we're going to ask that you guys please don't use your cell phones. We will be taking a break if we need to, so you can address it then. With that, I would usually say Rita's going to come in at the end of the training to answer questions, but she is not here today. We do have a little video that she left with us to share at the end of the training session. So if you guys have questions, let us know and we can give them to Rita when she gets back. Also, you'll see in front of you your surveys again. Please make sure you fill them out and you sign them. If you do not sign them, you will not be counted for the class and you will have to take it again. With that, we're going to do a little bit of review from our last training session back in September. One of our first core values was reverence. The meaning was deep respect for someone or something, regard or treat with deep respect. Can you guys think of any of your examples that you guys done back in September? I know it was a while ago.
Treating the patients with dignity.
Respect your coworkers. It doesn't matter whether they're the CEO, housekeeping, you treat them the same you would anybody else. Doesn't matter their title. Also, to go along with our core value, we, the coaches, wanted to bring back the 7 C's from the previous 2 years. The first 3 C's that we went over back in September was code, clarity, and consistency. Code, a system of principles or rules. Clarity, the quality of transparency, and consistency, being consistent in all that you do throughout the day. The next 3 C's that we're going to go over today's training is coaching, creativity, and conflict, which leaves celebration for our last training, which will be in September or August, so be on the lookout for those dates. With the 7 C's, we are hoping to achieve the best team possible here at Dundy County. With that, we have a little video that we want to share with you. Some of you may recognize this video from the previous 2 years ago, but we thought he had a really good message, so we wanted to bring it back.
I think we all need a pep talk. The world needs you to stop being boring. Yeah, boring is easy. Everybody can.
For soothing softness, it's a green.
That's never happened before.
Have a commercial break.
I guess.
Boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we on the same team? I mean, really, right? I'm on your team. You're my team. This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got heartbeat. That means it's time to do something. A poem. 2 roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and glass. My parts broke. Wah! Not cool, Robert Frost. But what if they were too fast? I won't give you one that leads to awesome. It's like that dude Jordan said, don't stop believing unless you dream stupid. Then you should get a better dream. I think that's how it goes. Get a better dream and keep going. Keep going, and keep going. What Michael Jordan have quit? Well, that's quit. No, he retired. Yeah, that's he retired. But before that, in high school, what if he quit when he didn't make the team? He would never make Space Jam. I know Space Jam. What will be your Space Jam? What will you create will make the world awesome? Nothing if you keep sitting there. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. We can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. If you're proud of it, oh, we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. I don't know everything. I'm just a kid. I do know this. So everybody's good. The gift, the blood, the reason to thanks. So get to it.
I think he can say it better than we can up here. Teamwork. If we don't work together as a team, the hospital doesn't function, then we can't take care of our patients. So I did it again. Every time. Every time. Sorry. Okay. So the WIN team coaches wanted to have a little fun. Using the college football analogy, we wanted to break the WIN initiative team down. So think you're at a college football game, you're in a stadium. These are your categories. Who would your counsel be?
The winning council. No.
No, using football. Okay. They'd be your managers. Your boosters, who would your boosters be?
Fans.
Mm-hmm.
Team members.
They're the alumni. They've been here, they've done this. Who your coaches be?
Coaches.
Exactly. Your employees?
Team members.
The players? The patients? Who would they be?
Fans.
Exactly. And that group right there is the biggest group, the group that we need to concentrate on. Without the fans, without the patients, there is no hospital, we don't have jobs. Today we're going to go into our first core value, integrity. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, or the state of being whole and undivided. Can you guys give any examples of integrity that you would use throughout the day?
Being honest with your coworkers.
Anything else?
Treating everybody fairly.
You make a mistake, fess up to it. Don't beat around the bush. Be honest with our patients, up front with them. Makes them believe in us more. The first 7C that we're going to go over today is coaching. The process of developing a person to help achieve a specific personal or professional goal by providing training and guidance. Brings out the best in your organization. We have a video that we want you guys to watch, and we want you to think, if we were to act like this, how would things go?
Hey, Coach, is there anything you want to change?
I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell that. Everybody's like, football's a team game, okay? It's not a team game, okay? I did my part, all right? I put in a great game plan. I mean, these players, they're horrible. My players are no good. I mean, everyone's like, no excuses. No, I got 22 excuses. 11 on my offense and 11 on my defense. Our offensive coordinator is terrible. He gets half of his plays off of Madden rookie mode. I mean, the guy is no good. Our offensive line, it's like Obama's immigration policy. Let everybody through. Do we have a chance next week? No, we don't. We're 0-8. We're not good at football. I got 3 white receivers. Our red zone defense is like Oprah. Like, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown. Our quarterback, look at the playbook. We put in plays for Peyton Manning. He plays like Cooper Manning. I mean, the guy's just not good at football. No credit to the other team, okay? The other team is awful. We tried to recruit bigger, better players to come play for us, but they went to good schools. I put in the game plan. These kids can't execute. Third down, terrible. I know we need better players. I get it. We can't win with the product we got in the field here. Like, I'm down to Rick Pitino some guys if I need to, but not at this level. I'm not going to jail for these kids. I mean, they're all talking in the locker room like, we're a team. We're in this together. No matter what happens, we're together. Like, not me, dude. I'm out of here. This team's terrible.
This is why you...
Type it in. Every time.
YouTube.
Stop. Every time. Hey, can you imagine if that was us up here, or you guys, every day? Do you want to come to work? If that was the attitude? What does coaching mean to you guys? What would you want to see the coaches do?
Tell you when you did a good job. Give you guidance. Like be a good example.
In all honesty, we're coaches every day, every single one of us. Whether you see an employee having troubles, help them. We got a new employee that comes in, train them to do it the correct way. We can be coaches, each and every one of us, every day. Do you guys have any questions, concerns? Questions you thought of for Rita? Okay, with that, I'm going to hand things over to Bob.
Okay, we're going to talk about the 6-foot rule today. Smile, they will smile back at you. Eye contact. If you have eye contact with somebody, that shows that you're listening to what they say and that you care. Greet them. If you see somebody in the hallway, greet them and shake their hand. Creativity. Bringing into existence any idea that is new to you or your organization. And initiate talent we are born with. Now we are going to break up into and do a team building exercise with all of you. All of you. You want to do it? Go ahead and do it on the floor. That's what they did last time. That table will again be a little crowded with 11 people, or 10 people.
Oops.
All right, everybody come over here.
Let's go.
Everybody grab a string without touching the marker, and we're going to write teamwork. But you can't touch the marker.
Okay.
Well, here, Sarah, you take this. Take that one.
Here, this one needs to come over here. There you go.
That one there.
I got long arms, I'll use a short string.
No, I have to do here.
Michelle needs one.
Roger. He's got one.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure, give the short guy the short string.
And
now we have to flip
And you
upside
know,
down.
we ain't gonna write nothing
I know.
because our marker's upside down. So everybody just grab the string.
There
and-
Okay, we need to go. I have two. Oh, I'm like, where did they all go? We're missing one. Good. Okay. We need to go. Scoot over one. There we go.
You still get the short string.
You got the short end of the string.
Oh my God.
Not sure
which
which
way
way
are we-
which way are we going?
Oh,
Okay, what way are we? We
Yeah.
need to decide which way we're writing.
Are we
This
going
way?
And if y'all go closer to the marker, it's gonna hold tighter. Just saying.
Love your neighbor.
Can't see it.
Loretta, you're the team leader in this deal. Leo,
With lowercase in it. We missed.
Okay. Capital A then.
You know, this is a long word.
Yeah.
This is like
Can you guys pull tighter on that end, maybe?
the
There we
Ouija
go.
board, you know. Why should I? Why should I? Halfway there.
There we go.
Better. There we go. Oh, looks like what Ava writes. It's kind of it's all right. I can read it. Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Never did. Oh my God. Need it on. Oh.
Let's see.
I did way too many squats. It hurts.
That's how I'm getting that off the floor.
Yeah, Michaela and I were arguing over who could do what, and I told her I could still do them, and I did them. Squats. I did them, but not
Whoops, I'm
covered.
sorry.
Anybody need a break?
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna go over the do it. After this year, they will not be counted on your evaluation against you, but they are not going to go away. They will still be there because I feel that they are a good thing. This year, you have to have 6 of them to get your 100% on your evaluation for that part.
Are you talking about 2019 or for the?
This year.
This year.
This year.
Okay.
The plan. They were having major issues with, the plan we came up with was they were having major issues in the parking lot with people parking crooked 100 miles away from each other. So they thought if they paved the parking lot and put lines in it, maybe it would help.
Maybe.
I doubt it, maybe. The do. The added paved parking lot with the painted lines has created less bickering between staff, and they are parking better. The study. The new process is working wonderfully, and many employees and patients really like the looks of the new parking lot.
Is this an example?
Yes.
It's not really. Pay attention.
I said an example that we came up with. Turn your hearing aid up.
I do not have $5,400 to buy one.
Well, you need one.
But this is.
Or you just need to listen.
Is it going to be done?
In the act, we need to keep the lines as visible as possible. On that note, we are going to have you guys break up into groups of 2 and do a do-it project. And it can be one that can count, or if you guys can't come up with one that you think will count, then you can just make one of like we did.
Oh, groups of 2.
I thought everybody was going to do it project together.
You're going to have to turn that one around, Victoria, to our skit.
Yeah. My thought was just like getting that anyways.
Okay.
What's the? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would
You mean like, there needs to be like designated places, like, is it just not easy to take it in here? Or do they?
Keep tables and chairs in an organized manner. Away from walls.
Had like a bottle.
And then arguing
This one works now. That one's dead, it needs to go in the trash.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing scratching paper.
I know I did.
Do you want the entire thing filled out with the study and the action? Okay.
I was glad he brought some new ones the first time. When I did carry him, he was 3 years old. I replaced the cartridge in it 3 times. I still have it, so this one breaks, so I got a new one.
We're doing it now. I'm not sure. We're doing one for both of our offices. We work together.
Well, that's what was, yeah. Okay. Just check and see if I need to start writing on
No,
mine too.
we're just doing one for both of us.
I guess we could do it.
Yeah, they are. I was hoping to have it done by weather got short yet.
Tidy up or something like that. You got family members coming
Lock that there so that there's one exit. Guess how you want to put the block, just for that reason. Tear it up. 'Cause all they're gonna do is asphalt. Yeah, you're not putting concrete. Right, it's hot. Like was out there before that they should have kept us. It's been asphalt as well. They ain't got the money to do the upkeep.
A card or something.
$2,000 a year for
For your report sheets, maybe. Maybe you could just have something in the nurse's station.
when they get everything done, but then annex it,
Like a checklist
there's gonna be
of like
street
things that need to be done in their room.
So they ain't gonna do it
Pick
anyway.
up the trash, clean up their sink, bedside tables.
Time will tell, right? Time will tell, right?
As I said, I can make sure he doesn't pull through there anymore, so I got lots of staples that can hold together. The super simple tires are thin.
Maybe if you just, maybe if it's something like that, you just solve.
Not without tearing concrete.
What would you want, like one?
Probably from Mallet. Would be my guess. I know the county's doing it. It costing us very little. Well, the county hospital, why shouldn't the county do it?
Exactly.
Just like the school comes and gets that logo on it.
Huh?
The school comes and gets the logo on it.
Yeah.
All they do is put fuel in it, make sure it's full of fuel. They said, why do you let it do that for free? It's a county.
Hey, daughter.
It's county high school, county hospital.
Dundy County State, huh?
Urinal.
All county. Huh? Huh? We're talking about something else. Do it.
Do we actually get to turn these in?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
None of them are being judged, so.
And then you put 7. Is accommodation.
Everywhere.
No, just like some yeah, that's good. Did you want somebody to return to it? Picture. Yes, my letter. Acknowledge. Amanda did late at night. It just looks like perfect. Shot? Only.
Bunch of perverts.
I'm sorry. That's what happens when you make me sit too long. True story.
I think the best one was that WD-40.
Directions.
Are you nuts, Rusty?
It's either like in the middle.
Okay, so how do you?
Does anybody want to go over their duets they came up with, or no? It's up to you guys.
You're the coach.
I'm not, I didn't mean to do
We
it.
have issues with referrals from providers being being lost. And so the provider's assistant, clinic, whatever, will take a verbal referral from the provider, and then we'll fill out a specialty referral sheet that will be given to me to schedule, and in doing so, I'll put a sticker in the corner on the lower right-hand side so that you know which visit it came from, and then the scheduled visit will go on the top left, so that medical records can track the visit and then what appointment it's going to, and then it'll go to scanning to be scanned into the record, and then there'll be a tracking system. It's like a paper trail.
Good job. Anybody else want to go over there?
Our, one of our problems in the clinic is getting patients called back with lab in a timely manner. So we came up with lab printing out the reports of the patients from the previous day that had all the lab work done, and then nursing staff could get those reports ready for the providers, and the providers could go over them that next morning so we could make the callbacks. And we could also survey the patients to make sure that they're getting notified adequately.
Good job. Anybody else? Okay, on that, I'm going to hand it over to Scott.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah! Kill myself.
That's different than a project.
All right. I'm going to be.
That was a new one. I hadn't practiced that one yet.
I'm going to be going over compassion. This is one of our core values. For compassion, care about what people are saying about you, or to you. I've seen it in the past, not here, but other places where it's kind of one of those whatever, and they walk away. At least listen to people, hear them out, and then kind of go from there. Through training and compassion, we felt that it would fit in next. Acknowledge, introduce, duration, explain, and thank you. On that, I'm going to play a little video. This video was done by Wayne Healthcare, and through the hospital and training, we've actually decided that Dundy County Hospital will be making a video of some sort.
Don't drop me.
Acknowledge your patience when they're right in the eye. Let them know you're here while you're coming by. Acknowledge with a smile, introduce yourself by getting started. Using it. You'll let them know duration or how long they can expect. Explain just what you're doing and try to make it clear. Thank them when you're through. It is fun. Talk to our patients. They're number one. Use Aiden. Meet and greet, care with feeling. Aiden is easy. Aiden is fun. Talk to our patients. They're number one. Use Aiden. Use Aiden. Use Aiden.
Bam, turn the light on.
I don't know what I did.
Just,
Yeah, flip it.
Yeah, my lid was black.
Cape Victoria. Oh. No signal.
Acknowledge your patient, look them right in the eye. Let them know your needs and why you're coming by.
Okay, now that I got it back up to the screen, I didn't see anybody dancing, kind of wiggling or anything. Some of the other classes have. Like Kid President said, give the world a reason to dance, so here's my moonwalk for Michael Jackson. Okay, for Edith, Brandon came up with this goal, so acknowledge, let them know that they're important to us, introduce, you are in good hands while here at Dundy County Hospital, duration, you can anticipate a timely outcome, explain, you will be informed during the whole process, thanks, I appreciate the opportunity to care for you. On that, we're going to go over the last 7C for today, which is conflict. The difference of opinion involving strong emotions. This is inevitable and can promote productive resolution. On that, we're going to do a scenario with Victoria and Bob. Victoria's going to be the receptionist. Bob's going to be the patient.
Hi Bob, what can I do for you
I'm
today?
here for my appointment with Dr. Garcia at 10 o'clock.
I'm sorry, I don't see you on my schedule at 10
Well, the
o'clock.
receptionist called and told me there's an appointment with Dr. Garcia today.
Hold on just a second, let me see what I can do for you. Dr. Garcia said he could get you in at 1 today.
I just drove an hour. I'm not waiting around for 4 hours. I will just go to a different hospital.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. How about a gas voucher for your time?
Nope.
You know what?
I am not going to stand in for a gas voucher. I am just going to trade hospitals.
You switched it on me.
Hey, it's just it.
I'm good, sorry. Don't got nothing for that. Really?
Yeah?
I know, what do you do though? You can see another provider or we can get you
Bob,
that.
how about we,
Try to work you in.
yeah, Dr. You just have a seat and we'll
Nah.
get you right in.
Nope. I'm done fired up. I'm out of here.
I'm sorry you feel that way. How about a bottle of Jack?
Nah.
Pretty bad conflict there. As she had mentioned, the care kit, there's all different kinds of stuff that you can use out of the care kit. If you do pass something out, make sure to fill out the paperwork inside the box of why you used the item that you did and what the item was. And then, we can kind of follow it up on what happened. That way, if, say, the same patient keeps getting the same, kind of response, we need to kind of figure out what's going on.
I didn't even know we had a care kit. Where's that care kit located?
There's actually several of them throughout the
It's
hospital.
on our fax machine.
There's one at the nurse's station, one in clinic, business office, lab, and receptionist area, so.
And there's all sorts of stuff in here. There's coupons for a free meal. Like I offered a gas voucher. If you do give this out, they need to take it into the business office and give it to Alicia so that she can give them the actual cash for this. There's also chamber bucks in here, movie tickets, even a simple thank you note. You'd be amazed how a handwritten note will go over with the patient and smoothing things over.
Thank you for being pissed at this.
Yeah. And all the paperwork that you need is in here. This is the sheet that you fill out so you can keep track of it.
Good evening, everybody. I am speaking to you tonight from my office here at Dundy County Hospital. Some of you have been in it quite frequently, and some not so much. If you will pardon me for not being present with you tonight, I want to give you the answers to a couple questions that I have seen most frequently in your trainings, and then I would reserve, if you have new questions, please tell your coaches, and I would be glad to send you out an email with those answers if there are questions beyond what I want to talk to you about. So, the first question is, what about the do-its? What you have heard is true. We are going to this year be counting the do-its on your employee evaluation, but after that time we are not going to be counting the do-its for a score on your evaluation. So what that means is you need to continue to work on your do-its so that you can get your 6 do-its to get your full score this year. The other question that was asked about that was, you know, some of the do-its are really kind of, people have just kind of cheated a little bit and threw in stuff that they do in their everyday work. We're not judging the do-its. No matter what the topic, no matter what you're turning in, they're being counted. So still, this year get 6 do-its. So then people are assuming that the do-its are going away. Do-its are a good thing. It's a matter of finding solutions to problems. It's a matter of sharing those ideas with other people to inspire them so that they might want to do the same in their own department. So the do-its are not going away. We want you to continue to do them. The thing is, you are just not going to be gauged on them on your evaluations. So any other questions about those, come see me, tell your coaches, and we'll get some answers. The second thing that has come up is your coaches today have been talking to you about using the care kits for apologizing to our patients when we have problems such as them having to wait a long time for a provider, maybe they came on a wrong day for an appointment, just different things like that that may seem small to us, but it seems kind of big to the patient. What I want to talk to you about are the really big mistakes that we can make. We have some medication errors from time to time. I can think of one time when we had a locum doctor here that ordered an antibiotic on a patient and the patient was allergic to it. Anything like that that's going to affect the patient's health, we need you to bring that up to the administration office, bring it into me, bring it into Sandy as a risk manager, and we will handle it, because those people need a bigger apology than a $10 gas card or a $5 chamber buck. What they really need is to probably have their bill written off for the services that they had. So please send those on up the chain so that we can put some additional work into it. So those were the 2 questions that we've been talking about. I did have a group that left this for me. I don't know if they really wanted the answers to the questions, but I'm going to give them to you. How long have I lived here? I have lived within 10 miles of Benkelman since the day I was born. I have lived in the community of Benkelman for 43 years. So that's a long time, especially since I was only about 10 when I started working here. What is my favorite color? Of course, my favorite color is Husker Red. And if I could travel to a special vacation destination, where would it be? Well, today with the threat of a huge snowstorm, I'm just going to say any place that's warm, and I'm going to quantify warm by over 80 degrees. And what's on my bucket list? Actually, I haven't made a bucket list yet, but I'm hoping that you can add, I would like to add to my bucket list, that I'm going to just live a good life and I'm going to treat everybody well. And I hope you'll add that to your bucket list too. Thanks and have a great evening, and let's give a hand of applause to our good